Hi everyone, how are you? And welcome back. I'm so excited and a little bit scared because it feels weird. The introduction for today, it's not something like ladies and gentlemen or something like that, because I have a TikTok account that I use to speak in English. But of course, I didn't upload any video for the last time, like, I don't know, 6 months or maybe more, probably more, because I started this feeling with TikTok and social media, and I think I spent so much time, so many time in there, and yeah, so basically I stopped doing that. I stopped speaking English and I stopped uploading the videos, and I've never I've never wanted that, because I really enjoy that account, and it's supposed I mean that account it's not supposed to be my main account, but at the end it is in TikTok, I think. I mean, because it's the only account I have, well, not the only account I have open on my phone when I have TikTok, but it's the account I use the most, and I did a pretty good job in only watch videos in English, because that account, it's only, for me in my mind, it's only to improve my English. And this episode, it's kind of difficult because I didn't speak in English the last months, so I don't know English. I don't have any level certificate because I've never done the exam, and of course I have to, because I have, in some years, I'm supposed to have a degree at the university, and I need my level certificate, so that's a problem. But at the end of the story, I want me to feel comfortable in English. Comfortable? This word is so difficult. Sorry guys, I don't know. I never know how to say that word properly. But at the end of the day, I really want me to enjoy English, because when I was a child, when I was younger, I, well, definitely English wasn't my favorite subject at school, because many kids in my class, many of my classmates, were to English lessons. So when we start something new at school, they already knew that. So for the others, the kids that weren't go to English lessons, it was kind of hard, because they already the ones that went to English lessons outside school. So when we are supposed to learn something new, they already knew that, and the problem was they were many more kids that already knew that from outside than the kids we have no idea about that. So definitely wasn't my favorite subject at school, but something changed definitely when I was on my first year at university, because I had an opportunity, and I went to immersive week only to speak in English. And that week, guys, was amazing. I had the best time. I did some new friends that I already think about every single day, probably. And yeah, that was so special for me. And I remember when the first day we all were scared. We all were scared of oh my god, of speaking English, and we have no attitude. We only wanted to run forward and come and go back to home. But also the last day of the week, we were all very happy. We felt very had the privilege of that opportunity, because we met new people, and for that time we were already friends. And the last days, I remember my dreams were in English. Like, my mind started thinking in English. So definitely that week was life changing for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was life changing. And I also remember the teachers were amazing. Honestly, I love all that. That week in my mind and in my heart has a very big hole, like not a hole, but a very specific space where I remember that week, and I feel so happy about that. So I know this episode is gonna be hard for you to watch and to hear, because honestly I didn't speak English in, I don't know, maybe a year. Not a year, because of course you have different I don't know, maybe you read something and it's a title or a product and the name is in English, so of course I say in this time I said something like some words in English, but I didn't make the exercise of thinking in English and try to tell something in English. So I know this episode it's gonna be difficult for you, because of course it's gonna be very difficult for me. But I remember when I was more active on my TikTok account, I remember myself feeling more and more peace and calm and fluent in English. So I wanted to take that back so much. So here we are, and I think maybe we can speak once a month, more or less, in English, like once a month having a chapter, an episode in English. I don't know, I'm probably gonna do that, or I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about uploading videos again on TikTok, but I'm not sure because I don't have TikTok on my phone. I already told you in some months ago, maybe, like, yeah, I don't know, but in some episode, in some past episode, I told you I delete many of my apps in the phone because I don't want to lose my time on that way. But I'm not saying I wanted to lose my time uploading videos, because I love that, but I don't want to lose my time to waste my time watching things I don't really wanna watch, or I don't even need to watch, and I don't even enjoy watching. So I don't have TikTok on my phone for the moment, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe from the laptop. I'm doing that with the podcast, so maybe I can do that in that account. I don't know. But yeah, this episode I think it's gonna be short because I'm a little bit scared and I don't have so much time because I'm in exams and my mind is, I don't know, I already collapsed. But yeah, this episode is for you, to encourage you to speak in English or in the language you wanna improve. And first of all, I want my English certificate, but then I'm thinking about learning some other languages. I know some things about French because I had French at school too. So maybe when I improve my English and I have a certificate, I can take some French lessons. I don't know, but yeah. And also I'm thinking about buying a book in English because I have I have other books in English from school, but in my library I have a book I bought specifically in English because when I bought it, the Spanish version didn't exist. So, the Spanish version didn't exist. So I'm thinking about reading that book finally because I didn't touch it since I bought it, and I'm also thinking about buying a new one, but the book I already have is a novel, like a story. But I'm thinking about buying a book from a mathematician guy who talks in that book about artificial intelligence and the humans and all that stuff, but that book is only available in English, or at least not in Spanish, and I don't think they are thinking about translating that book. So I'm seriously thinking about buying that book because I had recently a mental breakdown and I need every single book I saw since, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I don't know, but I need to buy many books. I have a wish list, honestly, that long, like so long. So yeah, because I have to say, speaking English it's hard for me, but I understand the English so well, and I realized I improved that because maybe 2 years ago I was also able to understand the things, but I don't know. Right now, in this moment of my life, reading things in English is easier for me. I don't know, I don't reject the text just for being in English. I give it a chance because I know I can do that, So that's why I think if I buy the book, probably I'm gonna be able to read that properly. So yeah, this episode is only for you, to encourage you to do things you wanna do, to do things if you think they are gonna be good for you, if doing that you are gonna improve something, because I know this episode it's gonna be horrible, but I trust the previous no, the next ones, or maybe the episode I will film in 4 months or something like that, maybe they are gonna be better. So this episode is for you, well, for me also, but it's for you, to encourage you to do the things you are afraid of, or the things you wanna do but you are not doing because of the others and what the others can say. So no problem, here we are, haciendo el ridículo en internet. And yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoy it, and see you in the next video. And maybe we can also see each other on TikTok. I don't know, I'm thinking about that. I don't have a response yet, but I will. So bye.